Okay, take two.
What you've seen before.
Okay, there we go. We are live now. I don't know why every now and then my PlayStation does that. But what's going on, guys? K-Dog's Kennel coming back at you with another episode of Final Fantasy XVI. We are going to finish off these last round of side quests. And then tomorrow, we're going to get back into the start of the end
My
game.
apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Sure. Absolutely.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Use your loaf. What a fine mission title that is.
When the Fang fella took
Hey.
my livelihood with it.
Next side quest in here. Let's talk to the bathhouse owner.
All those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sure.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Okay, hot water. Okay, let's grab one more. And then we'll knock these three out, get the last one done.
Daddy, what happened to your crystal?
Broke, son.
It'd be nice if I can get out from being stuck underneath these things. And the third one is right over here.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past few moons...
Actually, there's four of them.
Fresh silks from the Canberra caravan.
Let's talk to you. Lubor.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be.
until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills.
Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Lend you, of course.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Alright, lines in the sand. We got those 3 accepted. We got one more which we'll have to take care of after these 3.
What's the difference?
A league of outlaws.
Sounds like we have some competition.
Let's go this way. Let's go ahead and let's talk to him first. What's his nuts? Really, he's in... I hate when the game fucking does this. I swear to God. I thought he was out here. I mean, he wasn't lying. He's by a gate. It's just I went to the wrong gate. Because I'm inept.
Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Okay, so... So we got here, here, and here. All right, let's go to the jaw, because that's going to be... We're going to just kind of knock these out in order, I guess. Oops, wrong button.
Let's go.
Okay, it looks like it's up to the left. A whopping 10 gil.
Thanks, Gal.
Thanks, buddy. Can I climb up there? What about up here? No, how the fuck am I supposed to... Oh, he's right here. I was like, how am I supposed to get up there?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself. Remember the good times. Remember the good times.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell.
See ya.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Speak with Mataj. I'm assuming that's the baker. I guess that's the baker. I have no idea.
Ready, go?
I don't know the names. Alright, let's investigate the Doznov Terrace. Looks like that's going to be our next area. Our next, hoping to get these side quests wrapped up. And then tomorrow, we'll get back into the first leg of the end game. Because being able to do that will unlock the last of the hunts and all that. So uh-oh.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Oh my god, bath bombs, literally. Doesn't really matter which one I hit, they're all gonna go down. See if I can.
It's over.
No, not quite. Damn.
Nice try.
You guys aren't so difficult, are you? What the fuck am I hitting the lightning bolt for? Zukin? And there was one. Oh, no, there's not. There's more. Really not sure what blind justice does, but that's one thing I haven't figured out yet. Not well this is going to work because they're fire-based, but we'll try this. Whoa, Old Faithful. That's a new one. Missed. Ultimate Bolt. Double Blast. Got him. Enemy slain. And of course we get more crafting material.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Just 15 shark fangs, very nice. Alright, make for the bandit camp. Oh, that's the third and yeah. Never mind. I had a brain fart. I'm like, why am I going there? Yeah. Never mind.
Everything's back the way it was.
Actually, while we're here, let's.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
All right, use your loaf. That one is complete. Get another goblin coin.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past
Go over here. Get this other one. Final, so we can pick up the last one here.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
And hot water is complete. Breath of the Inferno ignition and a piece of scarletite. That actually doesn't sound too bad. And I'm stuck in here again.
Now, Dusan, I know
Mustard and mandrake. Fresh silks from the Canva caravan.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
And you.
That's
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Alright, carve out a
I
niche.
could give you a hand if you like.
Why not?
I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Alright, carving in a niche quest accepted.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
I always hate when I have to do that. You know what? Let's take out this bandit camp first, and then that way we can focus solely on this other one. Then we can do Blacksmith Blues, and then that should wrap up. Oh my god, thank you. Good grief. What is that? Oh, never mind. I'm like, it just still aggravates me about that damn hunt that didn't spawn. I'm hoping by doing all these side quests, maybe it'll spawn, but
that must be the camp Victor mentioned.
We make this quick.
We're gonna make it super quick.
That's him, the one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
Damn. Nothing a quick Zandazukin will not hesitate to enthrall. Missed, buddy. Okay. Flames of Rebirth. Get up. Get on your feet.
You're finished.
See ya.
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
Oh, goody.
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
Well, that's just great.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
So he is a bearer.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
So Lubor is a...
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
I knew all along that he was...
is a bearer.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Well, that went well.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Shoot, Lubor might be, I don't want to say, like, run out of town, but...
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
For a share.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. and your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us.
So he's going to embrace the role of the villain.
Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. But where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind.
Garrett? Well, not exactly the ending I thought for this, but definitely the ending we got. Oh, what the hell? So now I can't do carrying out a niche because it's locked.
I know you're king, but do you have to use the good salt?
Quest project progress is currently restricted. Why? So what happens now?
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
Okay. Well, I guess in the meantime, let's go do Blacksmith Blues 4. And maybe by progressing the main, I don't know. Was not expecting the side quest to get locked, but that's the reality of the situation, I guess.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Let's start Blacksmith Blues. Actually, I'm going to check the hunt board really quick. I don't think I have anything new. I don't. Just the Agony, which that thing actually killed me a couple episodes ago, but talk to August again.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently.
Oh, what a shock.
And the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Let's go.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Okay. So let's go to Dravitz. I really hope I'm not locked out of that last side quest there, but...
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Okay, let's go here. August.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice.
Big baby, I got my second game over from the hunt Secret. Yeah, Secret's a little tough. I think Secret's one of the first difficult hunts in the game.
You're what Dravost needed.
Come on, Garrus.
Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences.
I've gotten the game over on 3 of them.
I may be a selfish prick.
On Agni, Srog, and Atlas.
What you had to do was your duty. Even if it meant we all starved.
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. It's short enough on time as it is.
This is our last side quest before we start. Tomorrow we're going to go back to the main game.
I need to get my head straight before...
One of my side quests is actually... progress has been suspended because of what happened with Ludor. Speak to August when you're ready. Let's get this going.
You, ready for the off, then?
Can't waste any more time.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we?
Kira Sage.
Blackthorn. You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
We may end up getting a 4th cat.
They'll wash right over us if we stay
One of my
out in the
good
open.
friends, her cat just had babies.
Back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, you just stay here and don't do anything. Let me do all the work, because that's what you guys are good for. That's what most NPCs in the game are for. Oh, yeah, I'll stay and guard the village while you do all the work. Uh-oh.
All right. Which one of you's first?
So we got a bull. What is that thing? An Akashic? What? A bighorn. You bitch. Ooh. Attacking the... Well... I was attacking the bighorn. Is that the Zukin? Take out the little ones at least. God, that Judgment Bolt is such a vicious attack. Okay, down he goes. We got now Akashic Scorpions. Woo! You messed up my thing, but okay. What do we got left? New enemies approaching. What is that thing? Oh, it's a griffin! Are you kidding me?
Nice try.
We fought a griffin as a hunt, the Dogmare, way back in the early part of the game. There we go. Not gonna kill you, but definitely is gonna do some damage to you. Get down, buddy.
Is that it?
Something tells me no. Whoa! Is that my hunt? No, it's not. Canyon Chimera. That looks like the hunt that glitched out on me. But it's not. It's... Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Missed, buddy, missed. She partially down. staggered. There we go. Staggered. There we go. Okay. And their Judgment Bolt. Yeah, he's about half dead, so that's good. 45,639 stagger damage, that's outstanding. You're not very happy, are you, sir? Oof. Barely got it off, but I got it off. Ooh. Oh god, the dragon's voice. Oh! The ram's voice, oh god. Oh! Ho 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 ho! Staggered him again. Woo! Finish him off. Love it. Yeah, that looked like my hunt. The hunt that I'm, like I said, that I'm missing, but...
No, the question is, did I miss any?
I don't believe so.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
I hate to say it, this might be the easiest Blacksmith Blues I've done. Although he was quite tough, but...
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravozhd isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravozhd what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Seal obtained. You accept the cracked anvil from Zoltan.
A token of a lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozhd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive.
It's making me wonder, yeah, the best sword at this point, yeah. I know the strongest weapon in the game is Ultima Weapon, which you can't craft until New Game Plus.
Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
The Excalibur, maybe? I know in past Final Fantasy games, the Excalibur is like the quintessential, like, best weapon in the game. Or like one of the top weapons in the game. I mean, that's the only one I can think of at the moment. Return to the hideaway, speak to Blackthorn. Okay, what you gonna make for me, buddy?
The stew's awful.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge.
Ooh, I'm liking this.
And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is.
I'm ready. I want to see what it is. What is it? Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Oh god, that looks amazing. I don't know what it is.
Sword to end all swords.
Oh, the Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
Okay.
Trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you.
Ragnarok was a weapon in Final Fantasy XII
Does this make
and
you the
15.
greatest craftsman alive, then?
Maybe even 10.
Nah. This was just following.
But the Ragnarok has been around for a while.
It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Yeah.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking.
Oh, Final Fantasy IV as well.
It's about time I
Okay.
had something to celebrate.
I played bits and pieces of 4. I do want to get the pixel remastered. Kind of like I did the first game. And I want to do 2 through 6 just to have them. I literally have Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I would have to do 7 as well, but Blacksmith Blues 4. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. The Goddardamrung. Alright. Let's take a look at our weapon. The Ragnarok. And I already have... Oh, it was in 3 too. Okay. Alright, look at that. So the Ragnarok increases attack and defense by 10. I like it.
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, dear?
Oh, damn. Okay, so the Goddardamrung increases attack and defense by 50. We need 2 Orichalums, and another piece of Dark Steel. Again, those are going to be hunt related. So there's 2 hunts that give you Orichalum, and at least one more hunt that gives you a Dark Steel. Bet your bottom dollar we're going to go after that for sure. Actually, this didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. We are now caught at minus carving out a niche, which I'm hoping that gets unlocked at some point. I do want to check the hunt board just to make sure there's no other hunt. Right there. So you have to do the hunts, or the side quests, in Damamil to get that to unlock. That's the hunt I'm missing right there. That's the hunt I'm missing. Yep, that's the hunt I'm missing right there. So you have to get the side quests done in Dalimil to get that in line. Again, this is why side quests are so important in this game. Let me just check my map really quick. Make sure I have nothing else going on. Like I said, that one's gonna have to wait until it gets unlocked. Yup. Now the oh my god. That's amazing. You know what? Let's do this. Just, I don't want to say, so I can say I told you so, but I know it's that. I read that it was here. It's somewhere in here, in the eastern part of the desert. We had to kill that chimera to cause it to spawn.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I don't think I'm not gonna kill it right now. I'm gonna save it for another part. I just want to know he's there. Because I still gotta kill the Agni. Okay, I did not actually mean to do that, but okay. Not gonna worry about the salamander. Seriously? Oh yeah, I remember doing this last time. I wanted to go here. I gotta get this part wrapped up so I can take my stuff and get to bed. But I can't leave you guys on a cliffhanger here.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Come on. Come on. Please be there. Because that'll tell me the game didn't glitch me. The game did not glitch me. It's just a matter of finishing up side quests. That's the key. A lot of these hunts you have to finish up side quests. Much like Final Fantasy XII with the hunts, there was certain ones you had to do certain side quests for. Should be right. Oh, actually, I'm going the wrong way. Oh. I think it's right there. It is. Yep.
Be safe.
Outstanding. There it is. The the GawdLikeMatt. Oh, Delta attack. Oh god.
Stay close, Tor.
It's a level 45, which is fine. I'm going to back out of this just because I don't want to fight it right now. But at least I'll know where it's at. Yep, there it is. Okay, I do want to come here for a second before we wrap it up, and I want to see if there's anything more I can do in here to get this quest moved along.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Because it's locked right now.
I think we'd better shut up shop.
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
Because I don't know. I don't know how to progress this now. I'm just stoked that the other hunt, that hunt did not glitch out like I thought it did.
I always thought it was the blessing. Gilbert, take this.
Okay, yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm really hoping that this corrects itself.
Anything I can interest you in?
No.
Fare you well.
All right, guys. Well, in any event, that's outstanding that we have another hunt there. In the next part, we're gonna go back to the main game, and we're going to start the early part of the end game. So yeah, and then like I said, hopefully that carving out a niche, the more I progress, I'm hoping that carving out a niche will unlock. I can get that done, and then yeah, but before we beat the game, I want to get the rest of the side quests done. I want to get the rest of the hunts done, and then we're going to take out Ultima. So we're nearing the end, guys, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you would, pretty please. It does help the channel grow. Also want to thank my sponsor, Poggers. You can find their website at www.drinkpoggers.com/Kennel. Using my code word will net you 10% savings off everything on their website, and I will be back tomorrow with the next episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Take care, guys.